What is going on, everyone? Today we have Brandon Hart, Space Trash, featuring Tom McDonald. This is Pardon My Reaction.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today is Brandon Hart, Space Trash, featuring Tom McDonald.
Yeah.
I'm expecting this to actually be pretty good. I've listened to his stuff before, and it was actually fun. And it's old Tom's one of Tom's best buddies, so he always helps him with his stuff too.
Yeah, I don't really. I've heard maybe one song from Brandon Hart, and I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Tom McDonald, obviously, I find very enjoyable and entertaining and informative to some extent. Yeah. So I don't really know what to expect, but I'm sure it's going to be in the lines of what Tom McDonald produces, right? I mean,
I feel like there's some like
similarities,
melodic music with some hip hop and rap, and it's kind of the same kind of.
It's in the same genre.
It's in the same ballpark.
Different dudes, same style, ish.
For the most part.
Okay. Well, listen. Hey, I'm in. I'm going. I'm ready.
I think Tom raps a little harder than he does.
Is that it?
Yeah. I don't know.
All
we'll
right.
see, I guess.
Well, let's see what you got, Brandon Hart. All right. Because I expect good things too.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a healthy beard.
What if the big one came and turned the clocks back? I bet we leave some pretty good space trash. Whole thing gone in a minute flat. No more Starbucks, no more big bags, no more strip malls, just a black hole. No more blue rock that we call home. No more governments, no more politics, no more fake news, no more arguing. We looked up. And my God, what have we done? We wasted the best thing we ever had on division and made up facts. When it's gone, we don't get it back. Be remembered on how we act. Space trash. What if the big one came and turned the clocks back?
So is he's talking about like I mean, it seems like he's talking about like an asteroid hitting.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's basically the end of the world is happening and what's left, right? And it's just a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, just, the fucking asteroid hits and all this shit just flies up into space.
Like none of this was for anything at that point.
No governments. It'd be scary, man. That scene of them looking out the window or looking up in the street and seeing, like, that would be like, whoa, what the fuck?
That's surreal.
Yeah,
just to even like try to put yourself mentally in that kind of situation, it's like impossible.
Well, because you know that, like, even if you don't die, a ton of people are going to.
Oh, yeah.
Like, shit's going to be drastically different in a few seconds for the entire world. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that fear.
No, this is pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Came and turned the clocks back. I bet we do anything to stop that. Whole world strong, try to fight back. We probably do a little more than a hashtag. How about we get the best from our planet? Send a group to the moon to diffuse all the panic. And the views of the truth until we don't understand it. How about we do a little more than we're actually planning? It's just a bunch of scrap metal that we kill each other for. And the newest iPhone won't matter anymore. We looked up. And my God, what have we done? We wasted the best thing we ever had on division and made up facts. When it's gone, we don't get it back. Be remembered on how we act. Space trash.
Okay, so actually, it's the way that chorus is. It kind of sounds like we did it to ourselves, almost like it's a nuclear thing.
Only thing I know for sure is that tomorrow isn't promised. Yesterday's forgotten, tomorrow could be a coffin. It could start out with a coffin spread all over the continent, or be bombs that they drop and they trying to profit from politics. Stop and acknowledge it, talk before we run out of oxygen. We were all put here to love, but we've been doing the opposite. Tell our kids it's a comet, we know damn well it's a rocket, and we got nowhere to go. We can't escape on a rocket ship, and everybody's different, but we're all made of bones. We tear each other apart when we need each other the most. We'll find out what we have in common when the whole world explodes, and nobody's right or wrong, cause we'll all just be ghosts.
Okay.
We looked up. And my God, what have we done? We wasted the best thing we ever had on division and made up facts. When it's gone, we don't get it back. Be remembered on how we act. Space trash.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that.
It was cool, man. Listen, I think you're right. The message ultimately comes down to, division and, people trying to claim who's right and wrong in situations really doesn't matter when all hell broke loose.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like we're all here to like fight. Everyone's like fighting each other, and like we have to fight for this, you have to fight for that, and we're butting heads. But none of it is gonna matter if we all end up destroying each other.
Well,
like,
even if everything collapses,
if everything goes down and we destroy the whole thing, then what were you fighting for in the first place?
Exactly. Yeah, and also it's like then you have a common thing to work. Like I've said this before, we've talked about this before, but a lot of times you argue because life's so good that you're just finding things to be mad about.
Yeah.
And if the world was to have a catastrophic event happen where, things were not the way that they always were, I feel like a lot of that wouldn't mean anything. You'd be fighting just to survive rather than fighting about, policy and about other such things.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get what he's saying, and it's cool, man. It's it's kind of up the alley of what they normally talk about. Tom McDonald's lines, that's kind of his MO, and it's cool, man.
Yeah.
And it's true. As far as this video is rad, I thought the graphics were really good. Only critique, not really a fan of the music part all that much.
No?
Nah, I thought the music, like the band, was pretty weak, honestly. Because here's the deal. I don't know about Brandon Hart. I'm not sure. I haven't listened to a lot. Tom McDonald generally does like beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has other songs too where he does like guitar parts, and I think that Brandon Hart may be the same way where they all are just doing all of it themselves.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was good. It's just you can tell when you have like a real band and a band that's like either you hired them in to do your music or you just tried to do it yourself. Yeah. Don't know which one he did, but it's it was good. It's solid. It was on time. But the tone and the drums and stuff I thought were like
the band or the guitar parts sounded like more of a pop punk style.
Yeah.
To me, like the
it kind of had like a late 90s like rock vibe.
A little bit.
Like where it's super simple, super clean. And that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's kind of, to be fair, it's kind of nice to hear something that's not like overdone and, So but I would just say that's the one thing I noticed. I'm like, if you had a real band that actually like, that was your band, I feel like you'd feel realer and it'd feel like natural. It didn't feel very natural for some reason to me. But other than that, cool lyrics, cool chorus. I mean, good getting into it.
Yeah, video was cool.
Meaning was nice, dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't divisive. It wasn't a song that I felt like people were going to attack it.
Yeah, it wasn't like trying to poke at either side. It was just kind of a, hey, do you see what direction we're going in?
Yeah, we need to come together.
Good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a come together kind of video. Like, hey, guys, like, I know we feel like we're, justified for arguing, but at the same time, like, we're humans. And the truth is 90% of people would get along perfectly fine. If you took politics out of it, like, people just generally would get along.
Yeah.
They have a lot in common, and so I like that message, man. I think it's a good thing to
me too.
Politics aren't everything in life.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to say, I think. Otherwise, we're just space trash. And then Elon Musk is going to have to clean us up. You know what I'm saying?
We're just going to blow the world up and none of it was for anything.
I like that rocket taking off. That was probably Bezos. His little dick rocket that he had.
Everybody, if you like what we do and you like this song, that was Brandon Hart, Space Trash featuring Tom McDonald.
Yeah.
If you want to support this show, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We put out videos every day.
Yeah. Let us know what you think in the comments, too.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear what everybody thinks, man. I give this a 2 thumbs up. I thought it was a great song, regardless of my critique. Still a rad song.
I really liked it.
Yeah, still a rad song. And you guys can also, we have a Patreon and Cash App if you want to donate that way. But thank you guys. Brandon Hart, Space Trash, featuring Tom McDonald.